When terrifying things start happening on the battlefield and everything begins to move toward destruction, the monsters of war arrive. Machines like the Abrams tank, F-16 Fighting Falcon, and thousands of such massive war machines are not just instruments of destruction, they're ready to obliterate the enemy. But do you know what life is like for the soldiers inside these machines? Trapped in the cramped interior of a tank for days, pushing physical limits while flying in combat aircraft, or living in the scent of gunpowder inside a submarine. The reality is far from the glory of victory. Today we'll explore what life is really like inside these war machines. Let's begin. Abrams tank. When terrifying conditions arise on the battlefield, the mighty Abrams tank emerges like a giant monster. Its power is such that enemies get no chance to respond. But what is it like to be inside this massive machine? Not easy at all. Only 4 soldiers operate it: a commander, gunner, loader, and driver. Imagine such a large machine running in such a small space with 4 people crammed so close together. It's a strange journey hour after hour, sometimes over 24 hours inside that narrow space. The worst part? There's no bathroom. When nature calls, they have no option but to use old ration packs or empty bottles. And the internal environment is far from pleasant, intense heat, smoke, and the discomfort of being confined in one place. You might imagine there's some comfort inside, but the reality is completely different. Still, they must keep fighting from inside this beast, because when the enemy approaches, the tank doesn't stop. Operating it is a huge challenge, but once the Abrams enters the battlefield, everything changes. Just like in life, if you want to move forward, you have to fight your own battles. F-16 Fighting Falcon. When this aircraft roars through the sky, the entire sky trembles. This is a hunter that can destroy its enemy in a split second. Its speed is so incredible that enemies often don't even realize they're being attacked. The F-16 is not just a fast fighter jet for its pilots, it's a massive physical and mental challenge. It can withstand up to 9 G-force, meaning a pilot's body must endure pressure 9 times their own body weight. To handle this, pilots wear a special anti-gravity suit that regulates blood flow so they don't pass out and can continue fighting. While flying, they use a head-up display, which brings all information directly to their eyes where the enemy is, which direction they're moving everything. The most fascinating part? The plane turns in the direction the pilot looks. AH-64 Apache helicopter. When a massive sound echoes in the sky, you know an AH-64 Apache helicopter is near. This flying predator strikes fear into the hearts of enemies. It looks like a flying embodiment of destruction. Firing weapons from it is shockingly precise. It's so fast and powerful that enemies can't escape. One of the most amazing features is its gun system. When the pilot turns their head, the guns automatically target in that direction. That means targeting is incredibly easy. But piloting this beast is no simple task. Apache pilots must undergo rigorous training for days on end. They don't just fight from this machine, it's a battle for survival too. Spending long hours in the sky, they break through enemy zones to strike swiftly. There's always a risk of missing the target, but this machine brings a relentless war to the skies, one that leaves only destruction in its path. Typhoon-class submarine. This is not just a submarine. It's like a massive space-like fortress. The Typhoon class is the largest submarine in the world, built to launch surprise attacks from deep within the ocean. It's 574 feet long, as big as 3 football fields. Built to withstand the most intense wartime scenarios, it can house 160 sailors and carry 20 nuclear missiles with multiple warheads. Operating this requires extreme skill, as it can't follow straight paths due to its size. It must descend slowly into the deep sea. Think of it as a super enemy hiding under the ocean, safe from enemy attack. It even has 2 nuclear reactors, allowing it to stay submerged for long periods. What's more, it has a gym, swimming pool, and all necessary facilities, not just built for war, but also for extended survival. USS Gerald R. Ford. Aircraft carrier. This is like a floating city that launches fighter jets into the sky. The world's most powerful aircraft carrier. It's as long as 3 football fields. But it's more than a war machine. It's a self-contained city housing nearly 5,000 people, all working tirelessly to launch, land, and maintain aircraft. It's a high-tech war vessel capable of launching up to 85 aircraft per day. Inside, you'll find everything: canteens, gyms, barbershops, even a small market. But despite the facilities, life aboard is far from easy. Every sailor must stay fully focused on their duties. Launching and recovering aircraft is an extremely dangerous and complex task that requires precise coordination. The USS Gerald R. Ford isn't just a warship. It's a permanent war base floating in the sea, making critical combat decisions in real time. Boeing E-3 Sentry, AWACS. This isn't just a plane. It's like an airborne control center, a watchtower in the sky monitoring enemy positions, movements, and the entire battlefield. With its powerful radar, it can provide an accurate, real-time picture of the war zone. The aircraft typically carries 17 crew members whose role is critical. The intelligence they gather determines battle strategies. The aircraft can fly up to 8 hours continuously, and nothing escapes its radar. Enemy planes, missiles, ground activity, all of it is instantly shared with other forces. This is a key part of the Air Force, revealing the full picture of war from above and signaling when to strike and when to retreat. When this plane is in the sky, the entire war dynamic changes. Lockheed, C-130. Hercules. On the battlefield, it's not just tanks and fighter jets that matter. Sometimes, victory or defeat depends on a transport aircraft that can quickly carry troops and supplies. That's exactly what the Lockheed C-130 Hercules does. It's one of the most powerful transport aircraft in the world, designed to perform efficiently even in the harshest conditions. It can carry up to 118 soldiers, along with weapons, ammunition, and equipment. Despite its large size, it's built to land in small and tight areas, incredibly effective and reliable in any terrain. Sikorsky HH-60. Pavehawk. Among the most critical tasks in war is rescuing wounded soldiers. This helicopter is specially designed for that purpose. It operates in the most difficult conditions to retrieve injured personnel, even in the heart of battle where no other vehicle can go. It's more than just a helicopter, it's a rescue machine, equipped with advanced technology. One standout feature is its hoist system, which allows it to lift soldiers or equipment directly into the air, even when it can't land. Pavehawk pilots often work in extremely dangerous and unpredictable conditions, knowing that every second counts. Their eyes are always fixed on one goal: delivering help.